Hey everyone, this is Juicy here, coming back to you guys with another video. Just things that I want to bring to your guys' attention in the crypto space, in crypto news. I guess just to bring up, currently right now there's a lot of job layoffs, and this is particular in focus with, I guess, crypto firms or crypto related companies. As you can see here, with Coinbase, probably the most well-known US company, just because they recently IPO. They actually laid off 1,100 employees, and after that it's crypto.com, BlockFi, which is currently being helped by FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And it's also, you can see here, Binance is actually hiring 2,000 people, Kraken 500, Consensus 100. So more people are being laid off, more companies are laying off. I think it's just the exponential growth, and people just being very bullish with crypto. Now it's kind of in the bear market. It's crypto winter. So things are definitely changing. But yeah, I guess we can talk about crypto.com. Pretty sure you guys know back in May, they slashed their earnings, or I guess they slashed the APRs for staking. And if you guys don't know, they recently came out with the earnings reports. Very likely that they're going to slash it again. It's just common sense. They're going to slash it again, just because their earning calls recently wasn't doing so well. Their slump of 30% staking warrants are slashed. This is going to continue, just because they need to pay their employees. They need to maintain dealerships, especially for example, like they're maintaining and have their names on the previous Los Angeles Staples Center. So there's a lot of money and revenue. So they're laying off people and things like that. So be prepared. If you do own, I guess, CRO tokens, expected to get a lot lower. If you are staking, any stable coins within crypto.com, expect to get lower APR or APYs, just because of how things are turning out in the market. Very interesting today too. Terra Classic, and their stable coin is increasing. Based on what I've been researching, it seems that the anonymous news about them targeting Do Kwon seems to be a positive outlook. I guess any news is good news, and because of that, it seems like the price is increasing. I personally think that this is just hype. I also think that it's a lot of whales putting in money and reaping the benefits, and I think there's now this wave of people buying into it. I personally would not advise into it, but if you want to make a risky play, go right ahead. I mean, I'm not going to stop you or give you any ill advice. One thing to consider, right, is if you look at the overall performance from 2 weeks ago, it's literally increased 856%. A week ago, 836. Just know that that recent jump happened within the last week. Don't know why, don't really care, but it seems like once Anonymous announced Do Kwon as a target, it seems to be stable. I do know that Do Kwon is still heavily involved with the TerraLuna, Terra Classic, and the Luna tokens, as well as his 2.0 models, but it seems like the community is still backing this up. So yeah, another thing I want to let you guys know is Goldman Sachs, which is a well-known financial company. They're actually trying to raise $2 billion. And the reason why is to buy Celsius. A lot of these companies aren't, have to depend on other crypto companies or other people or folks, not particularly from the government. So because the government's not really helping them in that kind of way, because they're not really, financial institutions, not insured. So a lot of companies, such as Goldman Sachs, is trying to buy, because if Celsius does, liquidate, default, or file bankruptcy, it's going to disrupt the whole entire market. I assume also that Goldman Sachs has a lot of money involved in Celsius, whether that's in a stable coin or just through investments and through venture capitalists. I wouldn't be surprised. And that leads me to, I guess, what you can say about other companies right now that are running into issues. That would be Babel Finance, 3 Arrow, and Voyager. Those companies right now are having issues preventing withdrawals. But yeah, one of them is 3 Arrows. This is actually came out recently that 3 Arrows capital is set for liquidation. So I do want to stress that if you do have your cryptocurrencies on exchanges, I highly recommend to take it out from those exchanges and put it into a cold wallet or a paper wallet, something that where you control. Because if let's say if BlockFi, which is a company where you can actually stake your coins in for whatever APY that they provide. Usually the APRs and Ys for stablecoins is slightly higher, but it's really not worth it if, let's say, BlockFi defaults or just goes bankrupt. Obviously, they will give you some time to take out your exchange from the exchange, but it's going to be a flood and it's going to be a lot of issues. So if you do decide to do those things, definitely take into consideration to withdraw out your funds from said exchanges, just because you're not really the owner of those coins. It's still, the private key is managed by the exchanges. So I recommend buying a cold storage wallet or paper wallet, and then keeping it safe there. Another thing too is that Sam Bankman-Fried, who's actually the CEO of FTX, he's been helping a lot recently with, he's been giving money to BlockFi, Voyager, and now apparently he's looking into buying Robinhood. So this is a good sign for FTX. It shows that FTX has money, or at least the CEO has it. So definitely look into potentially maybe buying FTX. It seems like it's a solid investment. They have a lot of money. Very unlikely that it will go down just because of the amount of money that the FTX CEO is spending, right? So it shows strength for FTX. FTX is also a very popular broker exchange, not broker exchange, but exchange to purchase crypto. So yeah, definitely take this into consideration. Hope you guys find this very useful. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Juicy out.